What's the deal with photography for your boutique business? Stay tuned. I'm gonna teach you how it can be very easy, or you can make it fun and complicated. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Emily Benson. Welcome back to my channel. I am a business consultant and mindset coach for boutique owners. Most likely you're a boutique owner or you're wanting to start a boutique. That's why you're here. You're in the right place. I help boutique owners start, grow, and scale their boutique businesses. Whether you're like, Emily, I just want to make $500 a month, or hey, let's make $1 million a year, you're in the right place. That's exactly what I help people like you do. So people ask me all the time, what's normal for photography for your boutique business? Do I need this whole big fancy setup? Do I need to have a professional photographer? I don't have the budget for that. What can I do? Well, first and foremost, guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I film on my iPhone. Probably not the best. Probably sure could I get higher quality? Yes, we're working on it. We're getting there. But listen, an iPhone works, a ring light works. I'm gonna walk you through right now kind of the stages of as you're starting your boutique business, what do you really need? What do you need to grow? So first and foremost, if you're brand new, you need a good phone and you need good light. I am in a room right now that gets really good afternoon light through the window. So sometimes I will record just from the afternoon light. It's incredible. Now, right now it's gotten dark and normally I would use my ring light, but let's say you don't have a ring light or you don't want to spend $75 on one. I have a lamp right there. I took the lampshade off of it and I have it sitting right there. It's blasting my eyes out, but it's making me really well lit so you can see the shadows. So you have to be careful for shadows. And then I have a light back there. And then I have an overhead light. So I have good natural surround, but most importantly, there's light coming from the front, there's light coming from the back, there's light coming from the top. As long as you are well lit, you feel like people can see your skin tone, they can see the colors of what's going on. That's a pretty accurate color for what that painting is. That is the most important thing. You wanna be accurate with colors. And honestly, you don't necessarily need a professional photographer to do that. What you do need to do is take the picture, look at it on a screen, and look at it in person and say, is that close? Do I need to adjust? The more filters you use, the more presets, all that stuff, the more it's gonna distort your items. And the most important thing in boutique business, when people are looking at these photographs, they want to know what color they're buying. They want to see it clearly. Color is so important, print is so important. You wanna make sure you're communicating that accurately. But if you're just starting out and you have a nice phone, use the nice phone. As you're growing, you may want to consider adding to your repertoire. So the more money you make, the more, let's say, things you add to your toolkit in terms of taking pictures. So as you grow, you might want to add a ring light, add the box lights or these big box lights you can get on Amazon. I'm going to drop my link with all of my suggested materials down in the comments below. You also might want to get a really nice backdrop and have a paper backdrop and change out the papers. You don't always have to be outside doing lifestyle shots. You can totally be in a studio, which is maybe your guest room, with a really great backdrop, some really great lights. The other thing you can consider doing is getting a backdrop from our friends at Boutique Decor and More. They have a whole setup where you can do greenery, you can print out a cool pattern, you can put your name on it. They're gonna help you. With my code, you get a discount. So we'll post that below, the link to Boutique Decor and More. They do custom backdrops, and go talk to Jessica over there. She's amazing. Now, as you start to scale, you start to make more money, you're having to launch things more often, you have bigger collections. Now is when you can work with a real professional photographer. In most places, it's very hard for you to find sort of a lifestyle or product photographer. I think those are harder to find. Normally you can find someone who shoots like families or portraits or, kids. You're gonna have to do a little bit of research because the biggest issue I find with photographers, so photographers, if you're watching this, the biggest issue I find with boutique owners and photographers not meshing is that their timing is off. Photographers wanna take a long time to adjust things and they shoot everything and then it takes them 2 weeks to bring it back. That doesn't work for a boutique owner. You need it back within days, 1 to 2 to 3 days. That needs to be the new standard for photographers. So work on the preset with your photographer, make sure that the colors are on, make sure that you're giving a photographer direction. What do you want this to look like? How do you want it to feel? But also leverage their knowledge of how to shoot, how to pose, and really have them help you crop things so they work for your website. All of that can be done with a really good professional photographer's help. Now, it's worth the help and it's worth what you're gonna pay them. Most professional photographers, it depends on where you are in the country, depends on the expertise level of this person, but you could pay anywhere from $50 an hour all the way up to $300, $350 an hour, $400. I mean, it really depends on what major market that you're in. Average, I think, price I've seen is about $150 for a photographer. You've got to think about how much do you want to shoot? You just need them 1 hour at a time? Do they make you have 2 to 3 hours at a time? What does that look like for you? Again, a photographer needs to work with what you need, and I think that's the hardest part of finding a great one. So what's your biggest issue with photography for your boutique? Let me know down in the comments and let me see if I can help you. Sometimes people ask questions in the comments and I'm just like, oh, here's the solution. So don't hesitate to ask, no question is silly. If you're liking this video, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe. I come out with new videos every single Tuesday that are meant to be really helpful for you. So I'd love for you to be one of my subscribers so you get first dibs on watching these videos. So kind of to wrap up, there's no normal. Like there's no normal for what a boutique does. I've seen big boutiques still use iPhones. I've seen small boutiques use professional photographers. It's really what your comfort level is at, okay? But you know, I've got an iPhone. I know I have portrait mode. I know I can make this work. So I'm very much of the thought process that if I'm just starting out, I don't have a huge budget, I'm gonna use my phone and I'm gonna do the best possible job I can, taking great, clean, crisp, clear photos. Don't forget to watch me every Tuesday right here on my channel. It's been great to spend some time with you here in Boutique Land. Here's to making lots of friends and making lots of money.